Hello everybody, good morning, happy Friday. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of snacking and get into a snack recipe. I think snacking is extremely important because it's what you do in between meals, because sometimes you need a little bit to hold you over between lunch and dinner, but you don't want to make a full thing. And yeah, this is an easy way, or having snacks is a great way to graze throughout the day without overeating. And when you make your own snacks, it can be a healthy and fun process. So today we're making beef jerky and eggplant jerky, and we're going to taste them side by side just to see the comparison. Of course, I don't expect the eggplant to taste like jerky, but I'm curious to see how it comes out. So I'm going to be using my dehydrator for this process. You can use your oven, but like I said, I don't like to make videos that already exist. And yeah, most of the prep work is in marinating. It's very passive. So we're honestly going to throw the meat and the eggplants on for at 165 degrees for 4 hours. Vegetables are supposed to go for a little lower, but I cut them thicker, and I also don't really want to do it in 2 batches because I'm a little lazy, as you could probably tell, since I don't follow any recipes or measure anything either. But yeah, basically you're going to do the marinade, so let's edit some footage in. Hey guys, so I've finally decided to put a little forethought into my videos. So for this one, we are going to be marinating the eggplant and the flank steak overnight. And as you guys know, I'll put all the resources in the description of the recipes that I followed, even though I don't really follow recipes. But the one for the eggplant jerky, the woman said that she doesn't notice a difference between 4 hours versus overnight marinating. But since the jerky, I know since I've made it in the past that there's a difference for putting it in longer. I'm going to be just marinating them both overnight. So I have started by washing my hands and washing my aubergine. So I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to cut the eggplant a little bit thicker than the video that I watched, just to kind of match the flank steak that I'm using. And yeah. So let me just cut. And I do want to cut it so that it looks kind of like jerky pieces. So I'm going to do this. Middle there. Alright you guys, you might want to cut these between 1/4 and 1/2 inch thick, and in hindsight I would definitely cut off the skin. They become a little bitter and tough to chew. Alright you guys, and now I am going to cut the flank steak now. I did get these from Whole Foods, and I know that that is owned by Jeff Bezos, and I hate Jeff Bezos, but honestly I really just don't like, when I crap on Jeff Bezos, I'm really crapping on big billionaires and corrupt businessmen, and I just go for him because he's the biggest, richest, and easiest target in my opinion. And so I like Whole Foods in general because it's got better quality, and supposedly they treat their workers a little better, and I do like that they have the bag refund policy where I am, but whatever, I want to get shit for it, even though I'm a hypocrite basically. So I'm going to cut these pretty much the same way. I'm going to cut this with the grain in this case. So flank steak is the bougiest cut. You could also do top round, and you could go with or against the grain depending on how tender you want it to be. And here you want to go for an 1/8 of an inch thick. Thinner is better. Alrighty, now let's talk about marinades. This is where it gets fun and where you get to be creative. I guess the standard base is soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce. I like to use pre-bottled just because they are the perfect portions, although the recipes and everything down below, I don't follow recipes you guys, so I'm kind of the worst, which I guess helps avoid the mistake when I say I don't want to make videos that already exist. since I don't follow recipes, I guess they don't technically. But anyways, I'm gonna be trying this soy-free soy sauce, so let's see how that goes. But basically, this is the base to any traditional jerky flavoring, as well as optional liquid smoke. Some people are super anti-liquid smoke, but I don't think that it tastes too artificial to me. And yeah, so I'm just gonna mix these in together. And I definitely should have prepped and opened this already. So, all right, I guess I'm not done fiddling with this shit. I actually do want to taste this. Just I don't know. It definitely tastes like soy, but it's got like a sweet. I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but I mean, adding other stuff to it makes that a little easier. And I'm definitely gonna put a little bit of water in those to dump them, to get all of it out. But and I'm just gonna put a little bit of liquid smoke. And I like it spicy, so I'm gonna add some pepper flakes. And a little bit of cayenne. And some paprika. All right. So I'm actually not sure how I feel about this. This has like stuff floating in it. I don't know what those are, but all right. Then I'm gonna give this a stir. And just a reminder, I prefer cooking with chopsticks. They're just so much more versatile. And I guess I'm gonna pour some in here. Half in this one, and then half in this one. This actually made a lot more marinade than I thought, because I was worried I wasn't gonna have enough. So I'm gonna take, I guess, half of the flank steak and put it in there. I guess this piece wants to be in there too. And you want to make sure every piece is coated. I'm probably going to separate these more off camera too, just to make sure. And I guess I'm going to put my eggplants in as well. Give those a stir. And then I also have some leftover teriyaki and ginger marinades that I have, so I'm going to use that for the rest. Alright, you guys, that's pretty much it, and we're going to leave these overnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So now that it's the next morning, ooh, excuse me, we're going to pat everything dry and just set it and forget it, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's do it. But we just definitely want to get everything as dry as you possibly can get it, just to make life on your dehydrator a little easier. Patting the eggplants dry. So I'm just gonna put this on. Okay, what kind of touches the surface I'm gonna do. do this. Put that on. And then and 165 is the temperature for the meat to make sure that that's what it has to reach to be safe. So, all right, now it's on and I'm gonna walk away. Alrighty guys, the jerky just got finished and as you can see, they have decreased dramatically in size and it just finished. So I'm gonna let them cool down before I give them a taste or anything, and this is at the 4-hour mark. If they are a little gooey still, I might leave the beef in for a little bit longer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the beef in for 30 minutes longer, but I think the eggplants are done. So I'm gonna remove those. And yeah, just because the beef ones still look a little too flimsy, so. But you don't want to make them too, you don't want to overdo it because you don't want them to be too crunchy either. So it really is just kind of a balancing act. Alrighty guys, so I have showered and let everything cool down, and now I guess let's give it a taste. I think that I didn't let it cook for a little longer. I don't think it's necessary. It would only be necessary if I wanted to keep these shelf stable for longer, just because fat is what makes jerky go rancid quicker. And for the eggplant, I think they're fine, but yeah. So the eggplant tastes good. It definitely sucked up a lot of the seasoning, so it's almost too strong in some points. I would marinate it for a little less maybe, or tone down the spice in my marinade. And the beef is going to be good, obviously, because I love beef jerky. I don't know about you guys, so it makes me sad how expensive it is in stores, but it is a bit soft in the middle, but it's still fine as long as it's reached to that temperature. And now I'm gonna do my finishing step, which is sealing these bags with my impulse sealer, which was an impulse buy as well. So it is a bit of an investment, but it is kind of fun because you can decorate the bags. So I'm gonna just write. So I can just write like Molly Days Jerky, and put some in the bag. And I like the impulse sealer because stuff like this just makes good gifts. I'm gonna want to just push out as much air as I can, and I guess I'll get this on camera. And make sure you close above the rip, and there you have it. And I guess that's it for today, you guys. I will be testing more snack recipes in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Press subscribe.